Welcome to our presentation on cell organelles. Eukaryotic cells share many similarities. Cells have an internal structure, support system. This cytoskeleton has many functions. It supports and shapes the cell, helps position and transport organelles inside of the cell. It provides strength, structure. It can assist in cell division when that time comes, and aids in the cell's movement. If it's an animal cell and it moves, it helps to aid in its movement. Several organelles are involved in making and processing proteins. The nucleus stores the genetic information, and the nucleus is the DNA. So the nucleus stores the genetic information. There are pores on the outside of the nucleus which allow the messenger RNAs in and out and other materials in and out of the cells of the nucleus. Many processes occur along the endoplasmic reticulum. It's a transportation. Ribosomes are on the rough endoplasmic reticulum are the protein factories. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is called rough because it has the little bumpy ribosomes on it, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which is lacking the ribosomes. Two different transportation systems. Several organelles are involved in making and processing proteins continued. Ribosomes link amino acids together to form proteins. These ribosomes on the rough endoplasmic reticulum are the sites where amino acids are linked together as commanded by the DNA in the nucleus by its messenger RNA. Vesicles are member-bound sacs that hold materials, hold things needed, storage areas. Other organelles have various functions. Mitochondria is the power center of the cell. It supplies the cell with the energy of life. It converts glucose into ATP, which is the energy of life. Very complicated organelle where special enzymes can break sugars down ultimately into ATP, carbon dioxide, and water in the presence of oxygen. Vacuoles are fluid-filled sacs that are storage areas. A lot of times in plant cells they have large vacuoles where they store starches and cellulose, the sugars that they make during photosynthesis. Other vacuoles in animal cells might temporarily hold some food that they've absorbed. Lysosomes contain powerful enzymes to digest and break down materials. Can break down and recycle old broken down organelles or large molecules, or they can take, if it's an animal cell, they take in a large glump of food. They can help break it down into its parts, sugars, amino acids that the cell needs to live. Centrioles are tubes found in the centromeres. Centrioles help divide the DNA during cell replication, cell division. They also form cilia and flagella to help the cells to move, little whip-like tails or short little hairs that wave in the water that they live in to move them around, kind of like oars. Plant cells have two major differences, arguably a third, between animal cells. They have cell walls and chloroplasts. They also have large vacuoles where they store, as I said before, starches. A cell wall provides a very rigid support. They also have cell membranes, don't forget, but these cell walls give plants a rigid, generally unchanging shape to them. It's an extra structure that makes the cell wall more like a building with a wall around it instead of like a water balloon, which is soft and pliable. And the chloroplasts, the special organelles that convert solar energy into chemical energy. Chloroplasts take sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water and convert it to the process of photosynthesis into glucose and oxygen. And of course, as I said, a third thing that plant cells have are, generally speaking, larger vacuoles for storage of mainly the extra sugars and carbohydrates that they produce during photosynthesis.